I'll hand the microphone to Matt Poppin, and we'll let him answer any of those questions. So let me pray for us, and then we're going to just kind of jump into it. You got anything else for us, though? We're about to give away some T-shirts.
I know. I thought we were going to do that.
You want to give one away right now?
Do you guys want a shirt right now?
Let me pray just in case there's, injuries.
Pushing and elbowing?
Yeah, let me pray for us and our safety. Lord, we thank you. We thank you for this group of people here. And we thank you for your saints who love you. And we thank you for this church and all that you're doing amongst us. Be with us tonight. Allow us to move quickly as to get everything done. We love you, we trust you, and we give you tonight. In Jesus' name, amen.
Some of these will require pushing and elbowing. Some of them will be very calm. Your first one is a calm one. The parents of the youngest child here, you will get a shirt. Who is that? Anyone beat a 1-year-old? All right.
What is yours?
No, here. You had to have brought them here.
The child does not have
Brought them here. Your future parent does not count. That's negative years old. Cheaters, come get your shirts.
We have small, extra black, medium, extra black, large, extra black, and extra large, extra black. All right. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to dim the lights, Rob, because we're going to show you a little bit of our new website/logo. It's not 100% complete, but it should be by tomorrow, we hope. And so everything should be getting released tomorrow, and you can go play on it and have fun. Let's do it, Rob. All right, so the first thing we're going to see is a little bit of our website. I moved fast through it, so you're just kind of getting an overall feel, and here we go. Rob, just let it play. There you go. So this is the home page. You got Give, Get Together, Get to Know Us, and Jesus. As you scroll down, real basic, simple, how do you get to our Sunday morning stuff? All of our Instagram feed at the bottom of the page, and where you can sign up and get a hold of us. So that's nice. There you go. Get to know us. Let's go to our staff. Let's see. Oh, look at that. There's our team. Keep scrolling down. When you click on the picture, it generates an email right to that person. So if you need to communicate with anyone, you have that. Oh, look at them. Come on. That's so good. Matching shirts. Look at this. Color coordinated and everything. Okay. What else are we going to look at? Events. You all know our events have been a little tricky on our last one. Very simple. You click on an event and boom, you're ready to go. Financial updates. Look at that, a video for you to watch. And then this is cool. Down at the bottom, we break down exactly where your dollar goes. So you don't have to keep asking me, where does my money go when I give it to the church? There you go. What we believe, contact us. Here we go. Contact us. So a real simple page, an interactive map when you click on it, kind of some basic stuff. Boom, simple link to our app, real clean and simple. What else? Look at that, Sundays. Go straight to watching online. Any kind of update we have, we'll put right there. We've also got our current series, our current message, the most recent one, and then all of our most recent sermon series right below that. Very simple, very easy, very clean. In-house ministries. So we've got every basic overarching ministry within our church, and you can click on each separate one, and it'll take you to some basic information about that ministry. So let's click on kids. As you scroll down, you'll see basic information about where your kiddos go, how to check in, some core values. Got to have core values. Learning age, notes from the children's pastor. There she is, the great Lisa Poppin. Give it up for Lisa Poppin. What about what we believe? So we have a basic what we believe page. We have a downloadable PDF of our essentials. We have some of our basic doctrine and beliefs. Boom, there you go. You can't see right now, but these white backgrounds actually have like cactus and cool things behind them, but it's not showing up on this. The Jesus page, that's important. There you go. So that's our new website, basic. You can get to all of our links. How about our little promotional thing one more time? Rob, keep the lights down. Oh no, let me show you on the mobile app. Let's do the mobile app real quick. There you go. So this is what it'll look like on your cell phone. Very similar to what you see on the normal site. Very easy to use. Our Instagram feed at the bottom. Boom. 3 lines in the upper right-hand corner will take you to any of the tabs. Boom. There you go.
Does that go online tomorrow?
Should all be live tomorrow or Tuesday. Let's watch the little bumper thing again. This is called a video bumper in the design world. They taught me that. So let's watch it one more time because it's just fun. Come on. One more time. One more time. All right, that's good. Let's give away a few t-shirts.
Guys, my husband is legit obsessed with the bumper. I don't know how many times we've watched that in our home.
Would you not? Would you keep? Yeah.
Okay, the next one might cause some shoving, and that's okay. You have 10 seconds to locate a certain thing. Both feet have to be on this certain thing. There are 2 of them. I'm not telling you what it is yet. Be kind to children and old people. Okay, there's no elbowing. If you elbow or knock anyone over, you are disqualified. No. Well, if they're your own child, maybe.
Ready, set, go. What is it?
Okay, on your mark. Oh, wait, you have to know what it is. If someone's on it, you can gently tickle or flutter them off.
You can push. You can do a little pushing.
A little pushing if it's Kristen Nunley only.
Okay.
On your mark.
What is it? What are they looking for?
An black X. There are 2. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh,
Shove him off! Shove him off!
Jerry
Missy,
Owen
get him
found
off.
it. 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Who's winning over here?
Okay.
I feel like mine are under him.
I agree. Kristen's the winner on that one.
Kristen Nunley. Nick, you were so close.
Kristen, come pick out your shirt.
And Jerry Owen. I
Way to
feel
go,
like
Jerry.
they had insider information or something. One more?
One more t-shirt.
One more t-shirt goes to the oldest person in here. Who wants to admit it? Who wants to admit it? If no one's willing
Can
to
anyone
admit
beat
it,
71? Grace, how old are you? 79? Can anyone beat 79?
Come on, admit it. It's a good
Grace
thing you should
Thrall,
be bragging.
you're the winner. Grace Thrall is the winner.
You want a shirt?
Kaylee, let me have your microphone. Jacob Rendell, ladies and gentlemen. Student Ministries Update.
In the middle of it today. So today is the 18th, and we are back for all of Student Ministries. This morning we had junior high doing first service. We had our little student section over here during second service, and then in 45 minutes, all of us high school students and leaders are meeting back in the Pines at 7, and we are going to hang out again for another hour and a half. Sunday's long days, guys. So that's the first thing is we're back. Our gatherings are back. Masks still mandatory, but we are together. We are also doing for junior high. We are going to be Wednesday nights. We're not doing small groups right now, and I'll get to why in a minute. But instead, these Wednesday nights we're going deep. So deep is our time of being together. We're going to study a little bit. We're going to be together a little bit, and we're going to start this semester. We're actually going to look at the films meeting back together as small groups, but instead of it always being Wednesday nights and always being here and then spread down to the campus, each of our small groups is happening with their own small group leaders, 2 leaders in each group, and it's going to be at the leader's house and at different times, so it makes sense for the students. We had so many students that couldn't get here right at 7 on Wednesdays because of different practices and nutcracker rehearsal and whatever things you got on Wednesday nights. And so now there's groups meeting on Thursdays, on Tuesdays, some still on Wednesdays, but it has created freedom, and we've got more students signed up than we have in the past 3 years for small groups. Super excited. The other beautiful thing is that not only do we have more students, but we've also got more volunteer leaders for high school than we have in high school. So, let me cut from that to part of our Deep Wednesdays for junior high is because I have one volunteer leader for junior high. Jan Potter, are you in here, Jan? Okay, Jan Potter was here this morning. She's going to be back here on Wednesday. She's my only volunteer for junior high right now. So if you have a love for 7th and 8th grade students, 12 and 13-year-olds, these guys are so rad, and they are still in that stage of not challenging everything like your high school students might. They need some people to love on them. I would love 20-somethings, 30-somethings, 40, 50, 60, 70. I need, these students need people to speak into their lives. They need people that want to show them who Jesus is. They need people that want to walk alongside them and share their experience of where they've messed it up, where they've got it right, and how they're still trying to figure it all out. So please, if that is you, if God is moving in your heart to be part of that, seek me out. Let me know. I've reached out to a bunch of you guys, and if that is something that God is stirring, let me know. I am fully confident that God is going to bring the right people at the right times, and in the meantime, we're going to keep doing our thing, and we're going to keep going, moving forward. So thank you guys. Excited to be with you, loving you, and looking forward to this next season.
Thanks, Jacob. I wish you had more energy, don't you guys, for the high schoolers? I just wish you had a little bit more energy. All right, we've got a really exciting thing happening. We've got new community classes that are kicking off here really soon, and we had a team of 3 people primarily, Tom and Marcia Kuiper and Jenny Miller, that really were the brains behind designing these. So would you guys come up, or maybe just Jenny, or all of you coming up? Okay.
It's on? Okay, yeah, you can hear me. So we are so excited. We have been working together to put together some community groups for our adults here at Open Door. So we have created 6 different teams, and all of them now have leadership on them. So we're very excited for these adult communities, and they're based on stage of life, and they will be happening Sunday mornings. We have what's called professionals right now, and that is anyone from college up through who is maybe not married or in a family, or I don't know, however you want to describe that. And then we have young marrieds and young families, mid-families, empty nesters, and we were referring to them as silver sneakers, but Stuart, what's the name again? The Upward Calling is going to be the name of that class, that community group. So, and the journey is the mid-families, and the village is the young families, and we're still working on names for the others. So, and Happy Together for the new marrieds. So basically the format's going to be a little different. We're going to have classes meet, and you'll have to really listen for the announcements, but they'll meet for a month of Sundays, and then the following month you'll do something outside of church as an event, and we'll rotate which classes are meeting. And then the following month you'll meet every Sunday, and then the next Monday you'll meet for an event outside of church. And on the month that you're not meeting as a class on Sunday mornings, we would love for you to serve either together as a class or individually in our children's ministry or our food bank or our welcome team. There's so many opportunities. So it gives you a chance to have a community and also serve at the church and also get together outside of church. So we're so, so excited about this program. And it'll be starting in November and December, depending on the class.
Good job.
And our heart behind that was so that everybody first knows that we want to gather together in here every Sunday morning, and for you to have a place where you can be known and connect with other people. So I think that's the main thing.
Yeah, what I wanted to say is we think it's really, really important that we gather as a family on Sundays. And that now looks like that you can gather with people your age, your stage of life, kind of in a small group kind of a thing, and then you come to the big gathering in the auditorium. So we hear so many times that people want to be connected, and so we just really think that this is the way to do it. Find your age group, find your journey of life, whatever, however you want to connect that, and find that group on a Sunday morning and be in that group and then come to the main. I just think it's a beautiful way for us to spend our Sunday mornings together.
I want to say one more thing. We also are going to have, in conjunction with that, there will be some classes where it's maybe more topical, and if you want to come out of your community class and do a topical class for a little while, that will be available as well. And then once a quarter, we're going to be doing connect groups. The Hoskins are going to be putting that together, and that will be more like the breaking of bread in homes that we all enjoyed so much. So there will be lots of opportunity for us to mix age group as well. So anyway, that's what's happening in adult ministry.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Hey, and with that, you know how in the past we had classes like C'est La Vie, and those sometimes felt like if you hadn't got there at the start, you weren't a part of it kind of thing. We hope that these classes are, even if you can only come once a month or twice a month, just stop in, say hello, be a part of what's going on, get to know new faces. So find yourself in these classes, come and go if you need to. We'd love for everyone to get to be a part of them. That make sense? Cool. Thank you guys. What's next? Marriage update.
Marriage update. Marsh and I are still married. Thank you.
Did you notice the cactus is moving according to whatever topic we're on? That's pretty tricky. Snazzy.
Sneaky little cactus.
So mostly what we want you to know is that we're here and we're available, and we really want to know you and to be a part of the growth and the maturing of your marriage and your families. So I didn't know if you all know, but we're here mostly every single day, Monday through Thursday, like normal office hours. From 9 o'clock, we have a devotional with our staff, and then from 10 till 5, we're available. So not only just if you're in a crisis, but if you just have something you're wrestling with in your marriage or your family, your parenting, that you just need someone else to talk it through with, we would love to do that with you. And because we know some people just cannot get away from work, we're wanting to open up Tuesday evenings for that as well, so that you can call and come check in with us for that. So that was the main thing I was going to share. Is there more stuff?
Good enough. Yeah, and just to know that we're going to be doing getaway weekends for retreats and that kind of thing. We're kind of excited. We have some new curriculum that Marsh and I have been putting together that we're super, super excited about. So all that is coming. So just stay attentive to the website and all the social media things, because things are going to be coming up.
And for retreats, that's a lot of times the way that comes about is you come to us and you say, we need to get away. There's stuff that we just want to work through, and we'll schedule it according to your schedule, because the retreats right now we're going to do a few larger ones, but those kind of retreats, we're calling them intensives, and that's usually just 1 or 2 couples at a time. So we'll go away with you anytime you want.
Thank you, guys. T-shirt time. You want a T-shirt? Who wants a T-shirt? Okay.
Okay, the first person to cut, Kenny wants one. You're gonna have to run quick, Kenny. The first person to come up here and tell me the name of our new children's ministry assistant's husband's name.
His name is Brett Millette. He's a stud, and he's right there.
Hey, get a t-shirt. Kyle. XL, large.
If you're on Instagram, then you would have already known that. Tricky. Okay, women or men, sure. Bring me the oddest thing in your purse.
Oddest thing
Looking
wins.
for the oddest thing, pocket.
wins.
Pocket knife, not
Okay,
very
pocket
odd.
knife,
Not very
okay,
odd,
what do we
but
got
it is
here?
quite big.
It's a valve for a pocket mask
Yes.
for CPR.
CPR pocket mask.
A kitchen floodlight.
Yes.
Nitroglycerin.
Nitroglycerin. That for sure wins. That for sure wins.
I'm going to say the kitchen floodlight. Kitchen floodlight.
That beats nitroglycerin? No, nitroglycerin. Get back up. That is. And the floodlight. Both are winners. Everyone's a winner.
What is that for? Guys, that's not odd.
Can I have that? All right, we've got our deacon update. Tom Kuiper again. Rory?
Deacons, come on up real quick. Let's just let everybody see everybody who's here. Well, we just want to share a couple things with you guys. We are in the process of adding more deacons, and so we're right dead center in the middle of that process now. We'll be adding and pursuing men and women. So this will be the first time, I think, in a long time that we'll have women up here with deacons. And I think Rory will talk a little bit about some of the things, the way that we've redefined the deacon role is service. And so there's a bunch of people on teams with us that are doing things. So I'm going to let Rory, maybe some of the other guys share that.
Okay, yeah, we have our 6 teams. One is facilities, taking care of this place, whatever it means on this campus. 2 is hands, is reaching out and caring for those, whatever needs those are. If someone has a financial, they can't fix something on their own home, or they physically can't handle something, we come out and try to help them. Financial, and then we have AV, these guys back here, Eric, and then we have visitation. And so those are our, is that it? Is that all 6 of them? Yeah. Right, Devery? Did I cover them, Devery? We talked. Facility, hands, financial.
Hey, that's good with the deacons.
Visitation. AV. What's that? And then we do have a deacons fund. So that's part of the financial as well. So.
Will you guys explain what the deacons fund is?
Steve, you read that one, don't you?
Yeah, this, what we have to really be thankful for all of you as a part of this body, that we've had a really healthy deacons fund. And we've used it a little bit, especially during this COVID period, but we had thought that we're going to get slammed. There's going to be a lot of help that we won't be able to provide. But that didn't happen. So there may still be more to come, more requests, but we have a very healthy deacons fund, and I'm a part of an administrator on that. There's JT Brokaw, Nick is with us, and Rich Nickel. So we converse about that, and we try to help the people that we can, and we appreciate it.
Steve,
Thank you, guys.
If someone is going through a tough time, maybe needs help financially a little bit, how do they get?
There's a form in the office that they fill out, and then we start from there. And then we visit with them personally and see if we can help, see if we're able to.
Wonderful. Thanks.
And just a reminder with that, it's not just the financial part, it's also praying with you, coming back to you later and saying, hey, how's it going? Anything else that we can help you, guide you through or help figure out or whatever. It's a big picture thing. It's not just one part of that picture.
Okay, thanks you guys.
Thanks, deacons.
Nick, do you have anything?
elder process update, Matt Poppin.
Yeah, I want to share one thing with you guys. If you remember at our last family meeting, we shared the new process of how new elders would be selected to serve in our body. Well, COVID kind of slowed that down, but it did still continue. We had a beautiful team of about 10 of us, of deacons and elders and former elders and just trusted voices in our church that then recommended some men to the elders to say, we think these men should be considered as elders for our body. So we've been meeting with those men for the last few months, learning from each other, knowing each other, and we've asked those men and us as elders to come to a decision November 1st if we want to present them to you guys as a body, as here is our new elders for you as a body to consider. So be praying about that. Hopefully Sunday, November 1st, we'll be letting you know who these new men would be to serve us as elders. Thanks.
Thanks, Matt. Time for another t-shirt.
First person to come sing I'm a Little Teapot all the way through.
Right here. That is not...
She doesn't fit in a shirt.
Right here, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Oh, I'll for you.
Little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout. When you hear me whistle, this is what I shout. Tip me over and pour me out.
Mercedes Gallo. All right, so I'm going to give you a little finance update. First thing I want to do is show you the video that is on our website. So if you go on our website to the page that says Give, there's like 4 tabs. There's Creative Funding. There's a place to give. We recommend you do that. And then there's also a financial update page down at the bottom, just give you updates. And so we're going to put a video on there a couple of times a year just to give you updates about how our finances are doing. So the video we will play will be the video that's actually on our website currently. And then I've got a few other little things about our finances. Cool? So watch the video.
Hey, this is Caleb Lynch here, Open Door Fellowship Church, friends, family, anyone who's tuning in. If you've come this far onto our website, that means you care a little bit about the financial side of what we do here. And gosh, first of all, I just want to say thank you. We get to do a ton of things here at Open Door Fellowship, and almost all of it is due to the fact that you guys have been unbelievably generous. And so thank you so much. It goes without saying, but you are a huge part of what we do and the ministry of Open Door Fellowship to this community, but also to those around us. And so thank you so much. A couple of things. We want to do this a couple of times a year. We want to do it in the spring, but we also want to do it in the fall. The fall will serve more of kind of like a year in review and some of our dreams for the future. But during this time with COVID, we also wanted to give you a little bit of an update of how we've been doing through this period of COVID and the struggles, but the joys and the celebration that comes with it. So thanks for tuning in. I've got some rock stars that are going to come on and share with you a little bit more. But again, my name's Caleb Lynch, and this is our financial update.
Hi Open Door, I'm Aaron Mertz, and I've been on the Open Door finance team for several years now. And like Caleb said, we wanted to provide you an update about how Open Door has been doing through COVID and just kind of bring you up to speed. So I don't think anybody will be surprised that we entered the season with a little bit of trepidation, not knowing how this was going to shake out. And obviously, lots of folks have been deeply impacted by this, and we were concerned about how is that going to affect Open Door's finances. But I want to convey to you that God has been incredibly faithful to us, and that where we're at currently through the year is actually pretty much right on track with where we were last year, which again, is just amazing. That is not what I think anybody thought would happen going into this crazy season. So I want to convey that to you and to thank you for your faithfulness, your willingness to trust God in a really tough season. So yeah, we're just really thankful for you, Open Door, and wanted to let you know how amazing it is that God is continuing to provide in this season.
Hi Open Door, my name is Jenny Miller, and I am a new member on the finance team and the Director of Operations here at Open Door Fellowship. I get the privilege of sharing with you some of the exciting things that we were able to do this year because of your generous giving. One of the things that we're all aware of is COVID and how that affected us. And we had families that were not able to pay their rent or their bills, or maybe needed some help putting food on their table. And we had several of you who contacted us and said, I want to help. I've got this stimulus check, I've got some money, I want to help others. And we were able to bless those families that were struggling during this time. We were also able to keep the food bank open the whole time and help several of the families from around the community with food for their table. One of the dreams we had going into the year was to provide a free VBS. And with Lisa Poppin, our children's minister, creativity, we were able to do that. We were able to have a free VBS. We also were able to refresh the campus a little bit during this time. We modernized the classrooms and the office, and we resealed and coated the roofs with the help of the deacons. And we were able to tear down a lot of massive trees that were a danger to our property. Another exciting thing we got to do during this time is we got to upgrade our internet to a high-speed internet and install a bunch of cameras so we're able to live stream for those of you who are at home. You guys have been amazing this year, and we have been able to do all these things and more because of you and your giving. So we are so grateful, and you've blessed us so much. Thank you.
All right, so Open Door, obviously you guys know that there's traditional giving, which is what we've been talking about so far. That's giving online, that's dropping off checks to the church, it's giving on Sunday mornings. We do have a bunch of other opportunities and ways to give, and actually if you check out on the website, under creative funding, you'll see a bunch of those things. So that includes stuff like the Benevolence Fund, right, and the state tax credit. There's information about Amazon Smile and about grocery programs. So there's a bunch of other opportunities that you should check out about kind of creative and different ways to give apart from that traditional way. Obviously too, you guys have given tons of your time, and overall, again, I just want to emphasize how amazed we are at how God has carried us through this year and how thankful we are for you guys continuing to give. It just blows our minds. We're excited about where we're at, and we're really excited to see what's coming up in this next year also.
All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in for a financial update. And man, like everyone said, Aaron and Jenny, thank you so much for all you guys are doing as well. But really, bottom line, we just thank you for how you guys have supported us and carried us through this season. It's been a tricky year for all of us, and you have blessed us big time. So as you know, we're coming to the end of the year, and this is that time where we've got to make a good push to finish strong so that we can really establish a budget for next year that allows us to do the things we're dreaming about. And gosh, are we dreaming about what God would have us do with this place, with our community, with those outside of our doors, with some improvements. And so none of that gets to happen if we don't finish the year off well. So keep fighting through it, keep pushing through, and we are so thankful for all of you. Here's to a great 2021, and we love you guys a ton. Have a great day, and we will see you soon.
Thank you guys so much. Seriously, every time we look at the financial numbers, we're blown away that during this time we've been able to maintain a really healthy budget, and yeah, so it's been pretty amazing. I will tell you, as we're getting close to that year-end ask, we are about $25,000 short of where we budgeted to be at this point. So we've been able to hit our goals the last several years because of you guys. So just as you're thinking about giving and where we're at, we are a little bit shy of where we wanted to be up to this point, but we are confident that we will finish fine. So thank you guys again. One last thing, you saw Aaron Mertz, you saw Jenny Miller, both on our finance team. We also have Andy Allen and Linda Malloy that serve on our finance team. We are wanting to expand our team. Both Andy and Aaron serve in professional roles as budgeters, and so they're brilliant. They do budgeting for the city and the state. They're wonderful at that and have really been a gift to us. And then both Linda and Jenny have really dealt with our finances in an accounting kind of aspect with our money, bookkeeping. But what we are looking to expand with is we are really hoping to find one or two new additions to our finance team, and these would be people that have worked in fundraising. in kind of either maybe grant writing or literally like capital campaign fundraising type stuff. That's an area that we're not strong in on our finance team currently. And so as we dream about what it would look like to replace those modulars and build a campus, what it would look like to dream about our finances for the future and new roles and new things for this church, we need some help in that area. And so if you personally have professionally been involved in fundraising or grant writing or those kind of things, we'd love for you to come speak to me. Just come find me directly or Jenny Miller, and we'd love to talk to you about being a part of the team. If you know someone within our body that has that background, let us know and let us go beg them to be a part of our team. But that's just a quick ask and something we're excited about for the future of this place. Cool? Enough with the finances. T-shirt real quick. How many we got left?
I don't know. Tell the people.
We got one extra large, extra black. We have
Who
two
can
larges.
name all of the songs we sang for worship today? Mike Quinn. You gotta come up here. You already have a shirt. You're on staff. He's cheating. Oh, he's reading the list.
Hey, what size, Rob? That is. I like that. There's cheating allowed in church, I guess.
All right, fine. So he was just being smart. Okay, who drove the furthest to get here? How many miles would you guess? Minutes.
Yes, shirt.
Hour
shirt.
and 15?
Shirt.
Oh my goodness, who can beat that?
Small,
Anyone?
medium, or large left. What would you like?
Where do you live? Eloy. Welcome.
Welcome. Hiya. All right, Helen Ryan, come on up.
Hi. Hey, so update on missions, update on local outreach. As you probably know, our overseas endeavors for this year all had to be canceled. Bosnia had to be canceled. Our annual trips to Mexico, both Kids Day and our medical clinic that was supposed to happen in just a couple weeks, have been canceled. Our fundraiser music night was canceled several times, but we're hoping, as so many of you are, that 2021 is a do-over, and so that we're just planning that all of those things will be able to happen in 2021. So that's that. And but local, something you can all be involved in. Our food bank, if you've read the bulletin, and you all do, right? Yeah. Okay, good. We are serving twice a month, second and fourth Saturdays, over 100 families a month, and totaling with their kids and everything, it's 200 to 300 people. And you guys have been incredibly generous with we're funded out of the Benevolence Fund, and your donations of food have just been incredibly generous, and we appreciate it so much. We have kept up with the donations, with your monetary donations to the Benevolence Fund. We've been able to keep inventory pretty steady. So don't stop. And we have a great team. We've had to go to a drive-through food bank, and we have a really great team. If you're part of the team, raise your hand. Great. That have worked so hard over the summer in the heat to deliver the groceries to cars coming by. We've really tried to be COVID friendly. Is that an oxymoron? I don't think so. I don't know. You know what I mean. Anyway, but it's missing one thing, and that is you. We would love to expand our team some. And we have to have almost twice as many volunteers as when we were doing it in the foyer. And so if you are interested or feel guilty enough to come out and see what we're about. We're the second and fourth Saturday from 9 to 11:30 right now. We'd love for you to come visit. We'd love for you to come sign on and help. So if you're at all interested, let me know. Also, I know Caleb did a wonderful announcement today about the Christmas tree for Mexico, our annual Christmas tree with tags on it for Christmas gifts for the kids at Family of God Christian Church in Puerto Penasco, Mexico. And I just wanted to say he did a great job of covering that. It starts next week. It goes through November 22nd. But I just wanted to say one thing about that is some of the tags may look a little bit different this year. They've asked us because they have really felt the pain of COVID down there with a lot of their congregation, a lot of the immigrants coming through Mexico. And so they've asked if we could add some real necessities for their most vulnerable population. They have a special needs ministry down there, and their kids are really hurting. And so you might find toys, or you might find a sweatshirt or a pack of underwear on the tags. And we just hope, as you have been so generous in the past, that you will continue to be. So thanks, Open Door, and hope to see you next Sunday at the tree. Thanks.
Thank you, Helen. Lisa Poppin, come on up. Should we show the video real quick? Should we start with the video? Yep. Rob, you ready? We got a little video from our kids camp.
Yo, we're just there for do it and do life, make it, see me?
I gotta slow down, stop for a second, take a look around, and I gotta take time to hear that little voice inside saying I came to give you life, so spread your wings and fly. I got a secret to share, you are enough to change the atmosphere, so go into life big, big. I wanna do life big, break out in blue skies. I can feel my heart beating inside. Yeah, it's like a new day. Woke up to hear you say, I came to give you life, so spread your wings and fly. Now go and show no fear, you are enough to change the atmosphere, so go into life big, big. I wanna do life big, oh, I wanna love, wanna give every day I live. I wanna do life big.
Hello? Okay, all right. Okay, so that was Kids Camp, and that was just last weekend. A lot's happened since then, too. You guys, I get kind of emotional even when I watch it. If you helped with Kids Camp and you're here, I think there's a few of you, would you stand up? Because that was such a big deal. Brandon, there's Brandon. Our high schoolers, there's some awesome. End of July, we did VBS. We did backyard Bible clubs, and again, we had a whole team just step forward and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make so that our kids have something." When so much had shut down for the summer, and then the same with the kids camp. That was just an amazing team. People kept asking me what was the best part of kids camp, and I kept saying the team that God put together, because they just really stepped in and said yes, and they were all in. And we had, it it's a lot of work to do a VBS or to do a camp, but then you put the COVID procedures on top of that, and it is hard, and it's extra work. And so these people really stepped in, and then this Sunday, we had Promotion Sunday, and we're back on campus. We're back. We had 56 kids this morning during first service. And again, people have just stepped up and said, yes, I want to make this happen for our kids. We do have some needs. And so if you would love to be part of children's ministry, if you would love to help on Sundays, to help in a classroom, maybe you want to come teach, maybe you just want to be a helper, I would love to help you find that niche. And you guys, when you shepherd kids to God's heart, that is holy, holy work, and God takes care of it. And you don't have to have a bunch in your toolkit, but if you show up, God really does take care of the rest. And so I would love to talk with you more about that if you're interested. Am I doing I forget. Okay, so my really big news is that we got to hire a children's ministry assistant. And I would love Brittany to come on up. This is Brittany Millette, and formerly Brittany Rosania. And Brittany was one of those two that kind of just said, yes, I really want to help. And so we have brought her on in a part-time basis. And I just love having a teammate. I love having somebody. I think I have talked her ear off because I've had all these ideas running in my head, and I've just been like, ooh, ooh, ooh. But it feels so good to have someone to process with, to bounce my ideas off, but also like this morning, just to have a right hand. I feel like she's my wingman. So you're going to see her, kids. You're going to see her a lot on Sunday. She's going to be around. She's a teacher. She comes with a lot of elementary classroom experience. And so I'm just super, super grateful to have her as part of the team. Do you want to say just who you are and just what your family is?
Okay. No, it's okay. So like she said, I'm Brittany Millette. I grew up at this church as Brittany Rosania, so it's so fun to see faces that I know and faces that I get to know in the months to come. My husband is Brett, and we have a 1.5-year-old daughter, and her name is Maylee. So you guys will all start to see her running around here soon.
Okay. So that's what's going on. Thanks.
Hey, I want to share one last thing about children's ministry with you, and I think it's important to understand. Right now, we're doing a 9 a.m. service for the kiddos, and there's kind of a lot of reasons we're doing it, but I would say the two main reasons, and Lisa, you can correct me if I'm off on this, but the two main reasons is one, we found it to be really difficult to get the entire classroom and all the toys cleaned in between service for the next set of kiddo germs to show up. So that was the first one. But then the other one, we're struggling to staff one service with teachers and leaders. And so truly, we probably won't get back to 2 services until our body is ready to be involved with that. And so I say that to you as kind of an ask. But also just so that you know, it's not as easy as it sounds to just say, hey, we should have 2 services. We all would like 2 services, but we can only do as much as we can do at this time. Does that make sense? So we know it affects you with these new classes coming and services and all that other stuff, and we are trying to do the best we can to provide as much for your kiddos as possible with the limited things that we have. So be praying for us, if nothing else, and connect with Lisa if you would like to be involved with that. Cool? All right. Kaylee, will you come up? Shirt time, maybe? Sure. Okay. You got another shirt?
Who wants to nominate someone for a shirt?
Wow.
You want to nominate Angie, but you got to tell me why. You got to be willing to come up here. Come on. Who wants to nominate someone?
We're just nominating people now?
Yeah, why not?
I want to nominate someone.
Who deserves a shirt? Who deserves a shirt? Oh, come on.
Macy.
Well, You want to nominate Sam Straight. Sam Straight, go get a shirt.
Yes, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Sam Straight gets a shirt too, though.
I want to nominate Angie Puckett. Is this on? I can't hear myself. Because she is always doing stuff for the body behind the scenes, and we don't even know all the things that she does. And she's part of the leadership for some of the new classes coming up, so I think she should get a shirt.
I think so too. Get 2 shirts. How many more do we have?
We got a couple more.
Yeah.
No, we got to play some games. No more nominating people. That's too easy. It's too easy.
Sorry,
Who'd you want to nominate?
Goodness.
Yes. Every Faddis. The hayride, absolutely.
Okay, how about this game? How about this game? Who has the best bribe for Caleb and I? Do you like that game, babe? Do you like that game?
I like that game. Did
Okay.
you say bribe?
Yeah, the best bribe.
Yep. Who wants a shirt? Wow.
Oh, heck yeah.
Babysitting.
Babysitting
Shirts.
will get you very far in our household. Okay, I think that's all.
That's it for now. Hey, question time. So we wanted to leave a few minutes. We know we're kind of running out of time for you to ask Stuart Black any questions you have. And so, no, hey, if you have any questions, raise your hand. Kaylee will run the microphone to you, and because we want to make sure it gets recorded. But any questions about church, any questions about what we're doing, about kids' classes, about anything, the elder process, any questions you have, we would love to answer them.
Keep them short.
Can you talk about why we don't do worship music at the beginning of this training?
Go hand the mic to Mike Quinn. The mic to Mike.
So the short answer is it's really difficult to mix for the room and also have a separate person mixing for the audio stream, because that person would have to be out of the room, not hearing what's going on in here. So that's mixing with what they're hearing, like overspilling. So we don't have the facilities to do it. Back in the day when we were doing the, just at home church, it was easier because, like every week Amy and I would record and I would spend, 6 to 8 hours mixing and sending it out to you. So I don't have 6 to 8 hours on a Sunday morning. So, but it's a lot of work. So we just don't have the capability of doing it live. So yeah, and we're sorry that we can't do that. But, my invite, and I know not everybody's able to do this, but just please come and worship with us, because that's really why we do it. So, what's that? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Caleb, would you convey to the body how important it is our DIY savant Ryan has been to the whole process here during COVID? All this stuff. A lot of people don't know what he does, and he does it so well.
Yeah, he's nonstop. He's unbelievable, and that was not a question. So if you have a shirt, you have to give it back. No, yeah, Ryan Andrews has been unbelievable. If you guys see him ever, just like literally pick him up and give him a huge hug, or take him out to lunch or something. The guy's unbelievable, and all that he does around here is just brilliant. So, yeah. Questions? Any other questions?
I have a comment. It's not a question, and I don't have a shirt yet either. So.
Give
True.
me your shirt then.
Todd has been running our cameras on Sunday morning. Give it up for Todd. Come on.
He's giving you special permission.
So I'd just like to say thank you for the way that the staff here has provided services in an ongoing fashion, and also continued to help protect and keep us as a community. And what's been done inside of here, we've been watching it on TV for months now, and to finally be here, our first time back was 2 weeks ago. This is amazing, and thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks.
We know it's time, so if you need to go, you won't hurt our feelings.
He gets a shirt for that? Wow, I like that.
Because he said thank you to
generous.
you. Who else has a question? Aww.
Small?
Can I get a shirt for my girl?
Yeah.
Give him 2. Is that a
We got a medium and a small left. Okay.
Who else has a question?
I don't remember what you called the groups, but the groups that we're going to start, the community groups, is there going to be a listing of those and somewhere where we can see and study? Because, you know, we got a little bit of
Yeah.
a
So-
split here. We got to figure out where we're going.
So we've done a ton of work of collecting everyone's contact information, everyone's name, everyone's age demographic. And so everyone here will get contacted by the class leaders. So it's going to be kind of an invitation thing, a continual invitation to the point where you're like, okay, you've invited me a lot. Now I'm ready to come. So anyways, you're going to get invitation, but then also we will lay it out really clearly what months you're meeting on, what months you're meeting off, what are the age demographics of the class. And ultimately, you all get to pick which class you want to go to. So if you're 60 but you want to hang out with the 20-year-olds, you're welcome to do so. But you get to just pick. So, but we will make sure that it's super clear. Yep.
How about a hard question?
All right, you guys, let me pray for us, and we will call it a night. Lord, we thank you for this night. We thank you for all that you're doing and how you are working amongst us. We thank you for fun and laughter. We thank you for all those that are pouring their lives and their hearts and their finances into this place. It is an unbelievable gift. We love you, Lord, and we do this all for you. In Jesus' name, amen. I got one more small. First hand up gets it. That's meant for Chelsea. We got close. All right, have a good night, you guys. We'll see you.